Peace Council attempts to get a party to commit to a peace pact. Now, the NDC, they say that we only do so if you meet these conditions. And they've made it clear, 6 of them, including the fact that there should be prosecution of those who were involved in violence that were reported in the last election that led to the death of some other people. A declaration by President Kofi Arhin that he will respect the outcome of the elections in 2024. And then the IGP, the National Development Commission, and some identifiable groups to sign also onto the Peace Pact. Is the NDC, do you see this as an entrenched position, or they have a very good reason to be insisting on these conditions?
Yes, much as I don't like the position, it is not too good for this to come from them. But I believe you also will agree with me that where they are coming from, they have a point. In the sense that there are certain issues that have not been resolved completely. You know, if you go back to the last election, for example, those who were unfortunate to have been murdered, those who were killed, the issue has not been settled yet. You see, and I believe the NDC is coming from that point of view. I read the 6 points that they raised. They are even talking about the
amazing BVR
idea of
right. So,
I've forgotten this.
So they are talking about amazing BVR. They claim that in 2020, some people undertook there was some ballots were overprinted and they don't know the outcome of it.
That's right. That they printed about 1 million ballots here and there. You know, I don't know how far that is true, but all I'm trying to say is that there are certain outstanding issues that have to be settled. If not completely settled, at least there should be some kind of promise to the NDC to show some way that these things will be tackled, explanations given, so that they'll be happy with it. But you see, it's like we are going into an election where there are unresolved issues. And I'm sure that is the more reason why they are trying to refuse not to sign. But I believe all of us, PSOs, NGOs, the Peace Council, will need to come in and talk so that even if the issues cannot be resolved completely, the NDC can go into the election with an assurance. And the word here is an assurance that all shall be well. In fact, that is more reason why I'm sure they're asking for the IGP to have a signature on it, and so forth and so on. It's all the assurance they need. You see, as of now, I'm not too sure whether we can go back and resolve the issues, for example, about the 8 people who were killed. That cannot be done. It cannot be resolved before the election. So there has to be a compromise of a sort so that the country can have peace and we can go into the election assured of the fact that we're going to have a peaceful election. That is my view, and the view of, I think, most of my Kodeo counterparts as well.